of the happiest place on earth, where any discount that they offer is just a little joke, and you have to get a bank loan for a churro and a coke. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand at Disneyland. Hello, little monkey. Hello, little monkey. Hello, little monkey. Hello, little monkey. With the geek by your side, even if your butt is wide, you can roll with the ride through the red fair. With the geek, you'll be fine. You can look like Frankenstein. He will not decline. You're the answer to his prayer. His geeks don't care. I wanna rock, but that means being inclusive of people and the cultures without appropriating them. I wanna rock, but that means being conducive to a balanced life of work and play and avoiding all gluten. And I wanna rock. 'Cause I got boots and a hoo-hoo and nothing really better to do than me. With a magic wand from Hitachi, my friends would often ask me why my clothes are all askew. And I'd be digging in my pockets like I was a kangaroo. 'Cause nature will have blessed me with a man in a canoe. I got boots and a hoo-hoo. I got boots and a hoo-hoo. Miss Garcia, the vaguely slutty Spanish teacher. One young man could learn how to roll his R's when his pants look like he's hiding cigars. The only phrase in his mind is estoy cachando, which is Spanish for I'm super horny. Visions of hot dogs wrapped in tortillas was a legend of Miss Garcia. Super Danny's only super when he's blackout drunk. He can stop a robbery just by blowing chunks. When you see the damn signal of a bottle of Jack in the sky, let you know you can rely on Super Dan. Oh, you can bet that he will show. Oh, 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 if he's face down in a Merlot. Put on some sweatpants. It's a wet pants and fun leg slippers. Put on some sweatpants. I said they still fit tight and your butt still looks nice, but you won't have to walk like you're walking on ice. So sweatpants, kitties and boots, 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 kitties and boots. I'm gonna get me designer babies, the kind that don't eat, don't cry, don't shit. I'm gonna get me designer babies, no butthole, butthole, butthole. I'm gonna get me designer babies, the kind that don't eat, don't cry, don't shit. I'm gonna get me designer babies, no butthole, butthole, butthole.
Hey, hey! It's Thursday. It's Word Salad. What's up, gang? Good to see you. We got all sorts of people popping in here. It's a pleasure to be here with you tonight, and I'm glad you're here too. So what's up? Let's see. Kimberly's here. Walter's here. The Happy Simpleton is here. I'm not sure who that is, but welcome. And Bill Little and Carol Sweet Smith. And nice. Everybody's here. Awesome. Good, good, good. And so check in with a Brittany's here. Awesome. Oh man, this stupid comment box. Sorry, I'm fighting with things on my laptop screen at the moment. Hang on 1 second. This is driving me super insane. I want to make sure I can see your comments as you're popping in here. Anyway, welcome to the show. It's good to be here. It's been a few weeks because I've been on the road. I haven't been able to do these. These are tough to do from a hotel room, at least without annoying the neighbors, you know. Let's see, if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on the Team Philagelis website, it seems like it may be buffering a little bit. Sorry about that. There's honestly not a lot I can do about it. So we'll make do. But welcome to the show. And what's up? What's up? Katie's here. Awesome. Glenn's here. Let's do this. It was only last June when her old man ran away. She couldn't stop crying 'cause she knew he was gone to stay. 10:35 on a lonely Friday night. She was standing by the fire. She was looking all right. I asked her if she wanted to dance, and she said that all she wanted was a good man who wanted to know if I thought I was qualified. And I said, baby, don't waste your time, 'cause I know what's on your mind. Or maybe qualified for a one-night stand, but I could never take the place of your man. There we go. A little bit of Prince to kick the evening off, you guys. That is, there is a full version of that. I don't know if you know that. I released that song in a version like that a few years back. So if you'd like to hear that, it's all over the Spotifys and the Apple Musics and all those kinds of places. So did you have a good Halloween? What's up? Oh, Eric's here. Why am I not seeing all the... This chat box is driving me nuts tonight. What's going on? It's not refreshing right for some reason. Huh. Okay. Oh, no, it is. Okay, all right. Joshua, Eric is here. Katie's here. Awesome, great. So, did you have a good Halloween? Tell me about your Halloween in the comments. Let me know if you went to a party, if you dressed up, if you had a bunch of kids, if you had no kids, if you just went into a sugar coma on candy. Drop a comment in there. Let me know how your Halloween went while I play you a song about a rich little goth girl. Let's see. Hey, little goth girl, why you look so sad? Did your little brother rip up your lace? Silver spoon fall out your face? Hey, little goth girl, why you look so sad? Is death the only way out of this living hell? Why, evil princess, do you live in the dark? Did your trust fund run out? Crash your Beamer when you parked? Hey, little goth girl, what's the problem now? Did your black lipstick plum run all out? Satanic friends are so devout. Hey, little goth girl, what's the problem now? You got the money, get a therapist. You've got the money, get a therapist. You've got the money, why are you so pissed? There we go. I think I totally missed a whole section of that song as I did that. I'm just realizing it right now. Eric said he went as the dick in the box. All right, right on. Katie had to work on Halloween. Oh, boo, Katie, boo. That's no good. Let's see. My Halloween was pretty lackluster, mostly because I had to be up at the crack of the crack of dick the next day. Okay, I assume you mean the crack of dawn, but the crack of dick, that is a smaller crack, I suppose. That's funny. We had a very mellow Halloween. I had to teach a few guitar lessons early in the evening. Kimberly and her kids volunteered at a haunted house. Oh, that's awesome. Very good. I like that, Kimberly. That's cool. See, when I was a kid, Halloween was the biggest thing. Like my brother and I, we started planning in July. We were building decorations. We were getting our technology together. It was pretty low tech in the 90s. But that's what we were doing. We were the Halloween house in our neighborhood. Like people would drive to our house just to see our place. And, Katie, glad we're making the work go by for you. So we were like the Halloween place. So now my girlfriend is not a Halloween person. And she never has been. And I asked her one time, I said, what did you do on Halloween when you were a kid? And she said, homework. And I was like, well, there's the problem. So she's never been a Halloween person. And so by default, rules of the house. We're not very Halloweeny around here in my household, unfortunately, even though I love Halloween. So I answer the door and hand out candy to the kids and do all that kind of stuff. And we had a pretty good, like last year, we had almost no kids. Like last year, I think maybe we had 4 kids come by. But this year we had a bunch more. They didn't get started till, after 8 o'clock or so. So they were a little late coming. But it was fun. They finally got here. You know what made me mad, though? I don't know if you've seen some of these videos that were floating around the last couple of days of people just swiping the entire bowl of candy that somebody had left out. That makes me so mad for 2 reasons. 2 reasons. First of all, the jackasses that went around just stealing candy like that. Some of the videos had like the parents with them. Just, ooh, that is terrible parenting. Stop that. That makes me so angry when people are so selfish like that. But a second reason that makes me mad is don't put the bowl of candy out. Let people knock on the door. Open, give them the candy. See, part of Halloween that I always thought was super cool was this was a reason to go around and meet the people in your neighborhood and become a social person. We miss a lot of that part of it. And so when you just leave a bowl of candy sitting outside of your door, you're missing that whole part of it. It doesn't work for me for some reason. And the whole trick-or-treating at the mall or trunk or treat, stop it. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Going to the comments here. Troy said, Tori, sorry, misread. Tori, I need glasses. Tori said it was cold in Minnesota. It was nice here in California, but yeah, Minnesota was starting to get chilly. I just came back from there. Let's see. I'm in California, Katie. I'm in San Jose, California. Let's see. Dana went to a bunch of haunts. Awesome. I know Dana's into that stuff. Yeah, Eric said Halloween is getting less and less like Halloween lately. Yeah, you're right, Eric. I don't know what it is. Okay, cool. So you guys are a joy. Thanks for being here. And I'm glad your Halloween was good, or if it was not great, then I hope next year it's better. But I handed out some candy. I was happy with my favorite costume. Tell me what your favorite costume that you saw this year. My favorite costume of a kid that came to our door was, and I don't even know what they're called, but from the game Among Us, the little round guy. So this kid had this like inflatable Among Us costume, and he was like waddling up to my door in his little blue Among Us costume, and it just made me laugh. It was so fun. Dana said, Halloween's for me, no candy. No candy peddling. But I went and bought, I don't know if you know this about me, and if you've seen my show recently, you do know this about me. I love candy corn. And my favorite day of the year is November 1st, because I get to go buy half-price candy corn. And I got it for 40% off. So it was close. It was pretty good. I bought 2 bags of it, and I'm almost finished with the second bag. So it's a good little haul for me. I try not to buy too much, because here's the dumb thing. It's made out of honey and sugar, and too much honey gives me a stomach ache, but I will eat candy corn until I have a stomach ache. That's how I know how to stop eating the candy corn. All right, let's do a song. But tell me what your favorite costume was that you saw. Maybe it was the Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne dressed up as Kanye West and whatever his girlfriend's name is. You don't have to be anorexic like a teenage pop star, and it's totally cool if you've got some scars. If you want to be sure that you'll wed, play the Imperial March when he comes to bed. He'll be the world's most faithful suitor when he sees the tattoo of Captain Kirk on your Hooters. With a geek by your side, even if your butt is wide, you can roll with pride through the Ren Fair. With a geek, you'll be fine. You can look like Frankenstein. He will not decline. You're the answer to his prayers. Geeks don't care. I'm trying to read comments while playing the guitar. What's up, Teresa? If you dress like slave girl, Princess Leia, there's a really good chance that he'll wanna lay ya on a king-size bed with Harry Potter sheets. Call him Lord Vader when he skeets. Always tell him that he's your guitar hero. You'll be his final fantasy. With a geek, you'll be glad, 'cause baldness ain't that bad. Sigourney Weaver looks totally rad, an alien with no hair. With a geek, you'll be on track, even with your hairy back. He'll supply you with what you lack, a lifetime supply of Nair. 'Cause geeks don't care. He's a 5, you're a 5. Together you're a 10. Some hot geek love is set to begin. Yeah, with a geek you'll be hot. It's just a little jungle ride. Just flash him a little coin slot, he'll forget it's there. With a geek you'll be glad. Nope, with a geek life is good. If you're breathing you'll get wood. Lappers are misunderstood, you're just a crusty teddy bear. Geeks don't care. There we go. Woo! Got through it. There's always one line on that song where my voice cracks every time. With a geek, life is good. Good. Every time my voice cracks. Every time on that song, and has done that for years. That song is right at the very top end of my vocal range, so it's a tricky one to sing. All right, let's see what's happening in the comments. Let's see here. Saw that. Let's see. Dana's got 2 albums of Halloween-themed Christmas songs. Ooh, I like that, Dana. That's cool. Nice. Kid dressed up as a realistic-looking skunk. That's awesome. All right. That's so specific and random at the same time. I like that. Yes, Dana, they do have year-round candy corn now. I see it. I refrain from it every time I see it, and try to restrict myself to once a year, and I eat 2 pounds in a couple of days. Johnny's here. What's up, Johnny? Thanks for being here. Katie's coworker showed up as a skeleton. All right. Nice. Teresa's here. Hey, Teresa. Teresa said she'll dress up as a cop. We do it. Yeah, there are a couple of big countries here. That's funny. Let's see. Dana said she did. Dana has pumpkins. I saw your picture of that. Yeah. Starfleet duds and monos. Yep. Cool. Thank you, Katie. And if you are looking for a guitar teacher, not to be a commercial here, but I do teach guitar and I do it remotely, Katie. So if you are interested in guitar training, I can help you with that. Teresa just saved some money because eBay wasn't working right. I like it. All right. Kimberly said, only you can prevent voice cracks. I wish I could. I wish I could prevent them. Hi, Kara. What's up? Kara's here. All right, nice. And thank you, Teresa, for that segue. The tour was good. 12 days on the road. I did 10 shows, I think it was. Altogether, I was on stage every night except for the night I got there and the night I left. And it was good. The weather was surprisingly nice. I got in and got out just before y'all got super cold and snowy back there. So I'm excited about that. And the shows were good. So here's what happens on any of these runs, like the Friday, Saturday shows, maybe the Thursday shows. Those are the good audiences, good money, solid actual comedy shows. In between, there's not a lot of like Tuesday night shows that are great comedy shows to be booked. And so, unless I can fill a room, and in some of these places I can't yet. So I end up doing sets in these strange little places. Just to, for 30 or 40 bucks, I'll go in and do 10 minutes just to keep myself sharp and work on new material and things like that. So I did that in Chicago on this trip, and 2 of them really stuck out to me. One was in a wine bar in this really, really fancy, ritzy, rich people neighborhood. Like, it must have been stupid expensive to live there. And these people were They really liked the dirty jokes, but didn't want to be seen liking the dirty jokes. It was so funny. So they would laugh like this. That's how they would laugh. And so it was a rough show for everybody. I think I had the best set of the night of the comics that were on there, and it was not a great show for me either. So Kimberly said you can fill a room if you just apply yourself. Yes, if I eat enough candy corn, I will be able to fill enough room. I will be able to fill a room by myself. And then, so after the Richie Rich wine bar, the next night I was playing in a gay bar, also in Chicago. And this was, like, I don't have anything to do with the promotion of these shows generally. I pretty much just show up and do my set. And so I was playing for 4 people in a gay bar on a very tiny stage that used to have a pole on it. So some of the places I find myself doing comedy are just, they're so ridiculous. But that's, we're comics 7 nights of the week, whether we have shows or not. And so if you know, in certain cities, like in big cities especially, if you go to some of those smaller venues on Mondays and Tuesdays and things like that, you can see comics that you would see on the big stages at the big clubs on Thursday through Saturday shows there. So we're all out there working out and doing the job. So it was fun. The tour was good. Shows were pretty good all the way around. I had some terrible cheese in Wisconsin. That was a first. Had terrible cheese in Wisconsin. The company was called Car Cheese. I hate to call them out like that. And maybe I just didn't try the right ones. I'm quite sure they're very good cheeses. But the 2 that I bought were terrible. One was like it was like a Parmesan type consistency. And I just literally take them out of the package and gnaw on them. And I don't remember exactly what it was, but it had like a musty taste to it. Ugh. It was like the first layer of flavor was good and kind of Parmesan-y. The second layer was musty, and I couldn't even finish it. And then the other one that I had was like a cranberry jalapeno cheddar, which I thought, ooh, that'll be very flavorful, and didn't have hardly any flavor at all. So it was the first time I've had bad cheese in Wisconsin. I usually make 1, maybe 2 stops for cheese while I'm there. Again, I have to refrain, otherwise I will just eat myself into cheese oblivion. And then the other thing that I did on that tour was I went back to listening to a lot of audiobooks. Well, not a lot of audiobooks, a couple of audiobooks, because I was driving long distances, like 5-6 hour drives on a bunch of the days there. And so the one that I recommend, 2 I recommend. The Book of Charlie was really good, very uplifting, great stories in there. So the Book of Charlie was really good. And I listened to Bono's autobiography. Now, I've always been kind of hot and cold on U2. I like some of their stuff. I don't like some of their stuff. Whatever, they're a good band, no doubt. But, they're not my favorite band. But Bono's autobiography is spectacular. And if you can do the audiobook, do the audiobook. It's about 20 hours, and it's Bono doing it. And his insights into performance, music, creativity, activism, faith, all that, it was fascinating and very thought-provoking. So definitely worth doing. So what I did is I listened to the whole thing, and I thought, well, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to listen to U2's entire catalog of albums now that I've got this new insight into their work, and I'm going to see if it changes my outlook on their music at all. And I'm about 7 albums in, and so far it hasn't. I still pretty much like the songs that I like and don't like the other ones that I don't like. And that hasn't changed. I found 1 or 2 that I wasn't aware of that I liked, but mostly I like the ones that I knew before. Like Sunday Bloody Sunday all day long, that kind of stuff. But now I'm getting into, I got like 4 more albums to listen to, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, definitely recommend Bono's autobiography. It was really good. Let's see. I hope you tried that pole out too. No, the pole was no longer there. Although I have played clubs with poles on the stage before. I have. Kimberly said Wisconsin cheese is sometimes overrated, especially the curds. I like the curds. I'm down with some curds. But that was honestly the first time I had bad cheese in Wisconsin. Johnny said he bought a 6-pound bag of candy. What was he thinking? Oh, Johnny, you were thinking you get the leftovers. That's what you were thinking. Heck yeah. See, I can't do that. My girlfriend would be like, take it back. Just take it back. She wouldn't even let me do that. Let's see. Teresa, Wisconsin, definitely known for their cheeses. That's a big dairy state. Dana said she ate a tube full of Bailey's Irish cream filled chocolate. Okay. I can get down with that. Hey, Kara's here. Uh, let's see. I have U2 singing. Dana's got U2 singing Dancing Queen in her collection. Okay, that's intriguing. I'm not doing like a lot of the B-sides and one-off singles and things like that. I'm sticking to the albums for right now, but I'll have to, that sounds interesting. I'll have to go look for that. Kind of reminds me of Foo Fighters did that disco album recently. And yes, Teresa, I did tell Kara hello like 3 times already. I like it that you all are sticking up for Kara. I like that. But I did say hi to Kara earlier. Sorry if you didn't hear me. Ozzy doing Staying Alive. Ozzy's just barely staying alive. That's, yeah. Kara, I see you. You are seen. All right. Let's do a song here. And let's see, while you're doing that, while I'm doing the song, let me see if there's anything else I had to tell you about here. We got to do some show dates. I'll let you know where I'm going to be there. But okay, I'm just going to do a song. And let's see, what song am I going to do here? Yeah, we'll do this one. Swab your cheek, get your bodily critique. DNA, it's quite a twister. Just found out my wife's my sister. Pulled apart just after birth, opposite ends of the earth. But we maybe should have known since we met at the family reunion. There we go. All right. By the way, 23andMe just made a deal to sell everybody's DNA data to large corporations for research. How do you like that? We didn't know that was going to happen, did we? Of course, we did not know that was going to happen. Yeah. Oh, hey, look at this. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Okay, I'm not going to, I shouldn't have started that song that high. Oh my gosh, that was way out of my range. What was I thinking? All right, I'm going to do, let's see. Let's find another little thing here. Sorry, I'm just floating through my notes here. Trying to find a song to sing. Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. It's so many times. I'm not even singing it in the right key. All right, I should find one of my songs. Let's do. I wish only the best for you. And I wish for your happiness too. And I wish for your new boyfriend, Steve, motherfucking Steve, to have his nutsack torn wide open in a chainsaw accident. It doesn't take it off, but just opens it right up. So he has to change his testicles as they're rolling down the driveway while he bleeds out. And I hope that you see them and think, oh my God, I had those in my mouth. 'Cause that's where I found them when I found out you don't love me anymore. All right, there we go. That was like the version of that one. I don't know what I was doing there. It's usually screamier, and I felt like I didn't want to scream in your ears actually in the mic here. Excuse. Oh, and my voice is all rough now. Let's see. You guys are acing it on the comments tonight. Teresa's in a strange mood. That's okay. Alexander, yeah. Alex, we're gonna see it at Chadwick's. We're gonna have a few people out there. I'm gonna touch base with you and the other folks I know are coming. We're gonna see if we can get together for a little hang before the show. We'll talk about that later. Katie, just hit me up, send me a note, and we can talk about the guitar lessons. I have different programs that I offer. Teresa, that song that I just did, that one's on my last comedy special called Burning Sensation. It's called Wish You Best. Jason's here. What's up, Jason? Dawn's back. Awesome. Song reminds me of the wedding singer song that Adam Sandler played in. Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that movie in ages. Yeah, actually, my throat actually is in fine shape tonight. That song got weird. I'm just going to have a drink of water. But yeah, ginger tea, I do that all the time. All right, now we're back at it. Let's talk show dates here real quick. Here's what's coming up. Since Alexander brought it up, November 10th and 11th, I will be at Chadwick's in Medford, Oregon. That's next Friday and Saturday. And then November the 12th, I'll be at the Starday Tavern in Portland, Oregon. November the 13th, the Goodfoot Lounge, Portland, Oregon. November the 16th, I'll be at the Craft Kitchen and Brewery in Bend, Oregon. November 17 and 18, Joker's Comedy Club in Richland, Washington. And then November 25th, right after Thanksgiving, I'll be at Almost Famous Wines in Livermore, California. Lots more coming up. Lakeport, California, Napa, California, Campbell, California, Youngstown, Ohio next March, New York City next March, New Orleans, Louisiana in April, Los Angeles coming up at some point that I don't remember the dates, but lots of good stuff and more coming at it. So, yeah, Kara played some guitar today. Awesome. Glad to hear that, Katie. Thank you. Teresa asking about guitar versus keyboard. They're a lot alike in any way that instruments are alike in general, but they're different. They're different. I used to teach piano as well, but I don't teach piano anymore. I'm focusing just on teaching guitar now. And Jason said he might try out for come try the Livermore show. Excellent. That's gonna be fun. It's me and John Gabb and Amy Yu. It's gonna be a good time, that one. All right, cool. And all those, by the way, if you need information on any of those tour dates, just go to philjohnssoncomedy.com, click the tour dates button, and all that stuff will be right there for you. So, you guys have been a joy tonight. I'm going to do one more song, and then I'm going to get out of here because I have to go watch. I have a limited time to watch the Marvelous 3 live streams from last weekend. And if you missed that, I'm sure you know my favorite songwriter is Butch Walker. And Butch Walker's old band Marvelous 3 live streamed their concerts from the Tabernacle in Atlanta last weekend, and I couldn't watch them because I had shows of my own, and so I have the live streams only for a few days, and I'm going to go watch those tonight. I'm very excited. All right, well, let's do this one. It's Happiest Place on Earth. Oops. I took an early plane at 7:45. I drove up to the gate of that gleaming Mickey's eye. Gave the parking guy my wallet, and he sucked that puppy dry. Guess I'll hit the ATM inside of the happiest place on earth, where in discount that they offer is just a little joke, and you have to get a bank loan for a churro and a Coke. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand at Disneyland. I strolled on through the gate of that wondrous magic place, and I was met by a mouse up in my face. And I know his name is Mickey, but his palms are a little sticky. Now my wallet's gone without a trace. Goddamn right, at the happiest place on earth, where all the birds look like they're talking and plastic flowers bloom, 'cause Goofy's selling roofies inside the tiki room, and Mickey's got a strong pimp hand at Disneyland. All I wanted was a t-shirt. Why does my butt hurt? Well, Minnie Mouse is a big flirt. Just put the money on the dresser, and if you can't pay your way in, beware of Mickey's hitmen. There's 7 of the little kin: Dopey, Grumpy, Bashful, Sleepy, Sneezy, Doc, and Trigger Happy. I stepped onto a boat to hear the children sing. It's not... Dana did it again. Dana, you got me with your comment. I stepped into a boat to hear the children sing. It's a sweet song that's something in my brain. Now I know it now. I blew it. Oh, what are the lyrics? Why can't I remember the lyrics? I'm gonna try this again, this last verse. I stepped onto a boat to hear the children sing. It's a small world is such a sweet refrain. Then I saw something that had me quite confused. A A bunch of them are making tennis shoes. Oops. At the happiest place on earth. Until you lose all of your money playing cards with Donald Duck. And with just a little honey, Winnie the Pooh will get you a good time. Mickey's got a strong grip hand at Disneyland. Mickey's got a strong grip hand at Disneyland. Don't end up in a shallow grave by a murderous little dwarf at Disneyland. There we go. All right. And if you have not heard the studio version of that song yet, go find it. It's one of my favorite songs, recordings that I've ever done. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, all the places. Just put Phil Johnson, Happiest Place on Earth, and you'll find that. John Trescott Lewis is here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hope your songs are doing well too, man. Let's see. All right, cool. So thank you all so much tonight for tuning in. I appreciate you all. This has been very fun, and I'm going to go watch the Marvelous 3 live streams now. I've got about 4 hours of Marvelous 3 ahead of me this evening. I'm very excited about it. So thank you all for coming out. John Trescott Lewis, Dana, Johnny, Happy Simpleton, Eric Phillips, Teresa Good, Jason Posh, Katie Crawford, Kara Mann. Who else is here? Both the big countries. Don Todd, Jason Posh. Let's see. Alexander Arzadon. I always mess up your last name, Alexander. I'm sorry. Let's see. Who else we got here? Who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing people. Kimberly's here. Thank you, Kimberly. Katie, I got. Let's see. Johnny, yep. Eric. All right, I think I got everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. But thank you. I appreciate you being here. Joshua Rapon is here. Appreciate it. Walter. Yes, everybody's here. Thank you. You're all a wonderful bunch of people. And I think we're going to do this the next week. I'm pretty sure I have to leave very, very early Friday morning for my my Northwest run. But I'm going to make a valiant effort to do this next Thursday night. So let's meet back here, and